Good morning, friends. This topic is particularly meant for every adult and every parent. Those who are really willing to see their children grow and develop as a good human being and as a successful citizen. Friends, good parenting requires a lot of specific qualities in parents. Every child, see his parents as a role model. Besides their teacher, the children, the adults, the peers, the young kids always consider and see their parents as a role model. So, whenever you think about the development, the socialization, and the individual growth of your child, you must particularly understand some of the specific things that has to be inculcated among parents. Good parenting requires every parent to boost self-esteem of the child. When you feel that your children, they understand now, they start understanding the importance of themselves. I mean, when the children start developing their sense of self, your tone of voice, your body language, and your every expression are being observed by your children. So be very particular and try to boost their self esteem. Selection of words while you are talking and exhibiting your actions must be very important. Your words and actions as a parent affect the development of the kids, particularly the peers, those children who are teens, they are adolescents. They have a greater sense of self-esteem. Never try to hurt their self-esteem. Always give respect to their self. Avoid making loaded statements or using words as weapons. Many of the parents start giving statements, very negative statements about their children. They often use loaded statements and they use words as weapons, and that is very detrimental for the all round growth of the children. So, never try to put a very loaded statement or a negative statement, and do not use words that can hurt the self esteem of the children. And what is more important is always try to give a comment that should be very appealing and very decent. Never, I mean, give an indecent comment even when the children commit mistake. Set limits and be consistent with your discipline. See, discipline is necessary in every household. Often the parents think that being generous to their children, do not, set the limit regarding discipline is very very good. No, but that is a big mistake. Always try to set limits and be consistent in discipline. Every household requires a certain discipline in the house. The the good of the discipline and the purpose of the discipline is to help child choose acceptable behavior and learn self control. Discipline helps the child learn self control and also learn acceptable behavior. It is very important that the young kids, particularly the adolescents, must develop self control. Nowadays, what is happening that many of the adolescents become little bit aggressive because they fail to develop self control, they fail to develop self discipline. So how can we really inculcate self discipline among the children? If you are a parent, make sure that you yourself must have a scheduled routine at home. You're getting up early in the morning, you're being prompt to spending time at the breakfast and in explaining things to the children and spending quality time on the holidays. They are the important things that the parents can do. Always make communication a priority. Many of the children do not talk to their parents. Many of the parents do not wish to talk to their children. So this is lack of communication. So when you feel that you should talk to your child, or your child should talk to you, allow your child to express himself or herself. You can't really expect your children to do everything simply because you as a parent say so. They will not do everything as you believe, or as you think that you are as a parent you saying so. So they will not follow whatever you are saying unless and until you always communicate why you are saying so. They want to deserve explanation. We must find time to explain things and make your expectations clear. Do not, give an ambiguous expectations. Always make clear that you want your child to perform to the best of his ability. Do not say that he or she should get this percentage. Always say that I want to see you somewhere as an IIT, and I want to see you somewhere as a doctor. I want to see you as an IS officer. So make your expectations clear, and always try to pursue your suggestion in the right direction. Make your expectations clear, and always, if there is a problem, describe the problem, express your feelings, catch your child doing good. Always, give the acknowledgement, right acknowledgement to your child performing well. If your child has done well in any subject, always appreciate, give a good comment. Always appreciate, give a rewarding comment, and always say, well done my child. I just I am very pleased with your performance. It is an excellent performance. Always give a positive, comment, an encouraging comment. So I always appreciate everything that your child does good. Sometimes is ignore even if your child commits a mistake, and if it is a minor mistake, it can be ignored. Be flexible and willing to adjust with your parenting. Your parenting style may be a little bit different from other parents, so try to adjust and be little bit flexible. Show your concern for every sort of problem that your child faces. Do not avoid being concerned with the child's problem. If the child is having any sort of problem in his routine, or in his home schedule of studies, reframe his timetable and try to adjust your timetable with that of your child. And most important, make yourself available. Make yourself available for a joint meal. So make your children sit together and take your meal. Often it is seen that the parents find it very difficult to find time to sit with their children and spend quality time, or sometimes take meal also. So make sure that in a week, one night or one day, you should sit with your child and take meal, or talk to him other than studies, and make some recreative arrangement. You spend time with your child sometimes in a week, and make sure that you are available for the child. Even if you are a working parent, do not feel guilty, because you are doing many things for the growth of the child. So being a working parent is not a curse for any parent. So be proud that you are a working parent, and you are doing extraordinarily many other things for the growth of the child. And always try to be a good model for your child. Exhibit all those good qualities, and be always honest and truthful to what you do and so in front of the child. Do not give any ambiguous statement in front of the child. Be clear in your approach, and be sympathetic, kind, generous, friendly, and honest to the child. Your kindness, your tolerance, your unselfish behavior will really help the child develop a better and socialized behavior, and that is what is needed for a good parenting. Thank you. Have a nice day.